How does a woman go from calling someone a monster to calling him a role model? That's exactly the question everyone is asking about Gina H, the woman once labeled victim number 3 in the federal case against Sean Diddy Combs. For months, no one could even locate her. Prosecutors said she had vanished, gone completely silent after previously giving a graphic TV interview about the alleged abuse she suffered at Diddy's hands. Her testimony, or at least her disappearance, was expected to be a turning point in the trial. But now, out of nowhere, Gina's back, and this time, she's not accusing Diddy, she's defending him. In a shocking twist, Gina submitted a glowing letter of support to the judge overseeing Diddy's sentencing. Yes, the same woman who once claimed he beat her is now calling him an upstanding citizen who wouldn't hurt a soul. People are stunned, and rightfully so. Some are wondering whether this is a sign of pressure, manipulation, or something even darker. And others, they're asking how Diddy's own defense team could have possibly allowed this to happen, because this isn't just a PR nightmare, it's a legal earthquake. You'd expect a high-priced defense team to be airtight, strategic, and at the very least competent. But allowing a former alleged victim, one who publicly accused your client of brutal abuse, to submit a letter defending him, that's not just reckless, that's borderline sabotage. The internet wasted no time tearing into Diddy's lawyers. People are calling them the worst defense team money can buy, accusing them of either being completely clueless or intentionally derailing the case. And here's the wild part. Diddy isn't some naive celebrity. He's been in the industry for decades. He's dealt with lawsuits, scandals, and spin. He knows how damage control works. So how did this slip past him? Did he even approve Gina's letter? Or was this a desperate Hail Mary by a legal team running out of moves? Whatever the reason, it reeks of disorganization, maybe even panic. Behind bars, Diddy is reportedly watching his empire crumble, millions lost, deals canceled, brands gone silent, and the very people he's paying to protect him, they're getting dragged for turning the courtroom into a circus. Some critics even say he'd be better off defending himself, because this level of mismanagement isn't just embarrassing, it might be lethal to his case. But Diddy's defense isn't the only side under scrutiny. The prosecution, specifically former lead prosecutor Maureen Comey, is catching heat for what many are calling unforgivable omissions. How do you build a case this big and leave out gun and drug charges entirely? That's the question swirling around Comey's decision to tuck those allegations under vague predicate acts instead of filing them as direct standalone charges. This wasn't just a paperwork error. Prosecutors allegedly had testimony about guns with serial numbers scratched off, witnesses saying Diddy pointed weapons at them, and still no formal gun charge was filed. Same with the drugs. Dozens of people testified about how Diddy got them, who supplied him, and how they were allegedly used to control or manipulate others. And yet, again, no direct drug charges, just vague mentions buried in RICO language. Legal analysts are stunned. Some even claim Comey's moves handcuffed the jury, making the case harder to understand and even harder to convict. It's no surprise she's no longer leading the charge. To critics, she didn't just fumble the ball, she threw the whole case into jeopardy. If Maureen Comey fumbled the case, then someone just picked up the ball, and they're running straight through the courtroom. His name? Jay Clayton. Appointed under the Trump administration, Clayton is now being referred to as the new sheriff overseeing the Southern District's prosecution strategy. And insiders say he's not here to play games. Unlike Comey, Clayton is known for being surgical, direct, and ruthless when it comes to complex criminal cases. People who've followed his past work say he doesn't waste time with loopholes or legal gymnastics. If there's a gun, he files a gun charge. If there are drugs, expect it on the docket, which is why many are convinced that Diddy's legal nightmare might just be getting started. And here's the kicker. Clayton is reportedly reviewing the redacted court filings connected to Diddy's recent bail hearing. The judge has given prosecutors until July 4 to respond, demanding transparency, names, details, and intentions. That deadline could expose more players, deeper charges, and possibly open the floodgates for new indictments. Some legal observers say Clayton isn't just here to fix mistakes, he's here to make an example. And if that's true, Diddy may be facing a far more aggressive prosecution than he ever anticipated. Behind the court filings and press releases, there's a darker story that's been bubbling online, and it's getting harder to ignore. For years, whispers have followed Diddy's name, not just about parties, power, or payouts, but about people who got too close and then suddenly disappeared. No formal charges, no official statements, but the internet has long speculated about a string of sudden deaths tied to his inner circle. Now, with the case intensifying and names being redacted in critical documents, those whispers are turning into full-blown theories. Reddit threads, Twitter exposés, anonymous tipsters, everyone wants to know, are investigators finally connecting the dots, or are we watching another wave of rumors with no real weight? The truth is, no one knows for sure, but the pressure is mounting. Even seasoned legal analysts admit the situation feels off. The timing of Gina's letter, the redactions, the judge's demand for answers. It's all adding fuel to the fire, And while most of these claims remain unverified, one thing is certain: people are watching closely. Because when rumors persist this long, and the courtroom drama keeps escalating, something's usually hiding beneath the surface. Just when you thought this case couldn't get any more high profile, Donald Trump dropped a bombshell. In a rare pointed statement, Trump made it crystal clear: he will not pardon Diddy. No hint, no wiggle room, just a cold, direct message. And that immediately raised eyebrows, because presidents don't usually speak on active criminal cases unless they know something we don't. Insiders are now speculating that Trump may have been briefed on explosive evidence behind the scenes, especially one key piece of footage that's been haunting this case: the hotel surveillance video. The same video that allegedly shows Diddy beating and kicking Cassie Ventura in a luxury hotel. According to sources, that hotel isn't just some tabloid rumor, it's real, it's nearby, and the footage is reportedly in the government's hands. Trump's refusal to pardon isn't just symbolic. It sends a clear message to prosecutors, judges, and even voters. This is someone he wants to see face full legal consequences. Whether it's personal, political, or strategic, nobody knows for sure. But what we do know is that this video evidence, if it becomes central to the trial, could be the most damning proof yet. Some people are trying to draw parallels between Diddy's situation and the downfall of Bill Cosby. Both are black entertainment icons. Both were once untouchable. Both are now wrapped in years of disturbing allegations. But here's the problem with that comparison: Bill Cosby didn't have tapes. The biggest threat in Diddy's case isn't just testimony, it's technology. According to court insiders, there are multiple recordings being reviewed: hotel surveillance footage, alleged cell phone clips, and even audio files. And legal experts agree: video evidence changes everything. Jurors can question witnesses, they can dismiss rumors, but they can't unsee a man kicking a woman on camera. That's why some prosecutors are calling Diddy's case far more dangerous than Cosby's ever was. It's no longer just about he said, she said. It's about what you can show on screen. And in the age of viral media, a single frame of violence can destroy decades of power in seconds. Cosby may have walked free on a technicality, but if what's being whispered about these tapes is true, Diddy's road to redemption might not even exist. At this point, some are starting to ask the unthinkable: is Diddy sabotaging his own defense? From Gina's bizarre letter to the courtroom chaos, it's starting to look like the biggest threat to Diddy's freedom might be Diddy himself. Think about it. How does someone as experienced and media savvy as him let a woman who publicly accused him of abuse submit a character letter to the judge? It's either a colossal oversight or a desperate attempt to manipulate public perception from inside a jail cell. And it doesn't stop there. Sources say Diddy's been obsessively tracking the case from prison, watching coverage, scrutinizing legal filings, and reportedly micromanaging his legal team. But rather than strengthening his defense, it's creating cracks. His attorneys are being called unprepared, disconnected, even greedy. Critics claim they're more focused on draining his bank account than saving his life. Meanwhile, the clock is ticking. July 4th wasn't just fireworks, it was the judge's deadline for prosecutors to respond to redacted filings and potentially unmask the mystery names behind sealed evidence. If those names are as explosive as rumored, we could see new indictments, new witnesses, and possibly a second wave of charges. Diddy's sitting in a cell, watching it all unfold. The empire he built is unraveling, brand by brand, dollar by dollar, and unless something drastic changes soon, he may not lose just his freedom, he may lose everything. Gina's stunning turnaround, the questionable defense moves, the missing charges, the new prosecutor ready to shake things up, the redacted names that could rewrite the whole case, and that damning video footage lurking just beneath the surface. All of it paints a picture of a legal battle far from over, and possibly only just beginning. Sean Diddy Combs might have survived the headlines so far, but the writing is on the wall. His world is cracking at the seams, and the truth, whatever it fully is inching closer to daylight. Whether he can fight his way back or falls apart under the weight of these revelations remains anyone's guess. One thing's certain, this isn't the final chapter. The courtroom drama, the rumors, and the mystery surrounding Diddy's fate are going to dominate headlines for months to come, so keep watching closely, because when it comes to this case, the most explosive moments might still be ahead.
But in order for him to not, he either gonna have to accept the challenge or up. Those are the only two options.
I'm gonna do my job as a communicator.
Yeah.
I'm gonna communicate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna communicate.
Yeah.
In a Kevin Hart-esque way.
Yeah.
What was said.
Yeah.
And what we feel should happen. That's it.
Let him know the king on his trail, but I don't want nothing but action. I don't want nothing but action and opportunity.
Say no more. Say no more. I would do my job.
And I would love to get on live with you and go and do this in front of millions.
Say no more. I will do my job.
Okay, well you just let me know, guys. Cause I'm looking for a jet. He got a party tonight. I'm looking for a jet. I'm going up there and I'm gonna commandeer his celebration.
Jesus Christ. That man said commandeer. When you start using words like that, that's when you serious.
I'm a commandeer a celebration. Let them know. Happy birthday and all that old. But what the is you gonna do, sir?
Yeah, you want the smoke. You want all the smoke.
I got to.
Say no more.
These under their breath about us all these years.
Where's the good news? I ain't said nothing.
No, but you from Philly. You from Philly. Y'all have y'all own battles with New York. You from Philly. That ain't no.
We got our own.
That ain't for us. That ain't for us. That ain't for us. You know? No. That ain't for us. Yeah, that ain't for us. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all gotta make it to the mailbox and back alive. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for us. You know what I mean? But Atlanta versus New York. I'm the king down here. I'm speaking for the people down here. Don't go around me. Don't talk to nobody but me. Don't nobody go no smoke but me. You speaking for New York? Bring your on. Let's see who really got the action going. Let's see who really is the down here.
Give me an hour. I'm about to get on the horn.
Okay.
Take a shot.
Yes.
Take a shot.
I need to take me one too, guys.
Yeah, take a shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey,
Huh? Huh?
I love you.
Yeah, well, I love you too, man. But it ain't about all that right now.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Stay
Hey, not right now. Cause I want, hey, I need action. Action. I'm doing this for my
You got a beef or something, man? Because I seen a post today where they were saying that you were supposed to be in, I guess one of the Power, what's the name? I guess two of the actors on the show said that you were actually supposed to be on the show, and then they replaced you with Method Man, and they weren't expecting it or something.
No, that's not true. 50 and I, we were executive producers on a different show outside of the Power universe. But nah, man, me and 50 cool. I'm the only one who's not offended by his brass approach, and he's not offended by mine. So, you know, we play rough, but we ain't no issue.
Hey, what's happening, homie? This TIP, man, you know what I'm saying? You watching Hard Knock TV, you understand? My homegirl H Bombay giving it to you West Coast style. Cali loving it, you did that, and you heard it from the king, King, period. Accept no substitutions, you dig?
Now, we usually expect you, if anyone's coming at you, that you're going to come back. But I see that you, and what I've been reading is that you've changed your mentality. But how do you, how are you dealing with when, the 50 cents are coming at you?
Well, I mean, honestly, man, to be perfectly honest with you, man, I gotta deal with each situation as how I hear it come out of the person's mouth. You can misinterpret songs, lyrics, you know what I'm saying? When you're being interviewed and someone asks you, how do you feel about this? I gotta take that. I gotta take your verbal rather than listen to your lyrics and jump to a conclusion. And when I heard him speaking on it, he said he wasn't talking about me, you know what I'm saying? And me and 50 always had a decent rapport, you know? It wasn't never nothing negative. So, and like he said this in conversation. At the same time, he said, man, he's never had a problem with saying people's names when he's speaking on them. And that's not like 50. If he going at somebody, he usually say their name and make it known. It's usually not ever whether or not, you know what I'm saying? And so, I think that it's just unnecessary to jump to a conclusion and, you know, create an issue where there is none.
Now, with Shorty Low, I see you've kind of let that just go to the side. Is this something that you just are kind of I'm over dealing with beef?
I mean, it's lame, for real, dog. Like, this is not what we started rapping for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, man, everybody has a position to play in life. My position is to win. Be the best at what I do and look good doing it. You know what I'm saying? Other people's in position where their position is to hate. You know what I'm saying? They hate because they can't do what I do. They hate because they can't look as good doing what I do as I do. They hate because they ain't got as much money as me. They ain't as successful as me. So because of that hate from within, they spew negativity without, you know, on the outside. And I acknowledge that, I accept that, and after that, man, you know, ain't nothing to do but address it, dismiss it, and destroy it. Period. That's all you gotta do, man. Success, man, kills all that, dog. Success kills all that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can say what you want to say, homeboy, but I'm still where I'm at, you still where you at, partner, and ain't nothing gonna change about that, homeboy, and I know you hate that. But I'm laughing like ha.
What do you think? What exactly is happening between these two? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button so that you never miss out on any new videos. Until then, fam, keep it real.